What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Overcheers Game Podcast.
Go for it. Go.
No, you do it so well. You do it so eloquently.
Is that better?
Yes, much better. Thank you. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Vash, joined, as always, by the Ashy Pastrami, the stashy of them all. So,
Pistachio pastrami.
The stashiest of the stashes.
The stashy pastrami, as well as Chef Crondo, who is back from the World of Warcraft, who's hanging out. So.
Kind of.
Were you playing League of Legends just now?
Yeah.
I didn't know you still played that game.
Dude, I'll forever play League. That's like a never ending.
This man has, like, what's it called when you love when you're the hostage and you love your
Stockholm Syndrome?
This man has Stockholm Syndrome with, like, the two most toxic games he could play. It's so funny.
You're not wrong. I mean,
now just throw Call of Duty in there and you'll be done.
I definitely, that one will never, I have like zero interest in those kinds of games. Actually, they just, it's kind of funny. They just had Worlds. The Worlds final was this morning for League, and SKT won again. And I don't know if I'm sure. Have you ever heard the name Faker before in League of Legends?
Nope.
He is like heralded as like first of all, he's just won his 4th championship, but he is like the unkillable god Faker, as they call him in League of Legends. But I mean, he just won their 4th title together, and it was probably one of the most impressive beatdowns I've ever seen. It was like they just 3-0'd this team from China. They 3-0'd 4 teams from China in a row. It was actually insane. But yeah, it was pretty fun to watch this morning.
I know some of those words.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're big name like SKT1 Telecom. Like, I mean, they're not, that's like not a small company in Korea. So but yeah, it was pretty fun to watch. They absolutely just, I thought it looked like a game of solo queue. It was insane to watch professionals just get ass blasted like I do. Like hard tilted, Josh, like 15, 20 minutes in.
There are poets and laureates across the world in history that just wish they had the eloquency that you do when describing losing in a game.
I mean, yeah, I did. I usually, if you guys really haven't, you never played League with me, but usually some of the more, you'll definitely hear some very,
it's like rated as one of the most toxic games ever, I think, isn't it?
So fun fact, I'm actually permabanned from all chat in League of Legends, and I have been for.
Please, okay.
No, do not explain.
I want to hear the story.
Let's not get our podcast canceled because Josh says one of the things he said in his fucking League.
First of all, it wasn't anything that bad. I just said that I was just gonna like find a kid's mom and sleep with her, basically. Like
that's pretty. Yeah,
it really. Oh, I mean, I didn't say it that kind.
I mean, I'm going to be your stepdad. And
it was in a more, much more vulgar.
I'm going to find where you live. I'm going to date your mom. Take her on a couple nice dates. Okay. We're going to have a really wonderful time. I'm going to treat her real good. We're going to have flowers. We're going to date long term, have a creative relationship. I'm going to marry her and then I'm going to divorce her just so you feel that again.
Right. I mean, that's a much more eloquent way to put it than I did at the time, but whatever I said, obviously deemed myself. I mean, I used to say dumb shit, but I'm never the toxic. Look, there are a lot of toxic people on there that'll like drop N-bombs and say like racial stuff. Obviously, that's not me. I'm just like the kind of person. It's like, you fucking suck at this game. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Like that kind of stuff. And you can
go play in traffic.
Yeah, like if you say enough of that stuff, you'll get banned. And there was just a spree. Anyways,
and real quick. Anyways, actually, let's give a big, hard shout out to our one and only Patreon in the chat, OSU.
OSU.
And if you too want to be a Patreon of the Overcheers Game Podcast, you could join him in the Patreon members only chat, where all you do is
you'll get late night phone calls, butt dials from me.
Yes.
Sorry about that, Shu. and the other like 8 people that I called.
That was amazing. But yes, please, you can you can find us on the socials.
Oh yeah, that
You know,
part.
and the whole thing that I never finished doing. You can find us on Instagram at OG.podcast. Our Twitter is Overachievers Our website's OGpodcast.fm.
You're so used to saying it.
I know.
That even though we don't have a Twitter anymore, it's still
I know.
just part of the,
it's just part of it. Well, we do.
line.
We just don't use it. That's the only thing.
X. We have an X now.
It doesn't roll off the tongue like it used to.
Yeah.
I got a Rumble account.
Yeah.
You got a Twitter account.
What was that other place? It was like Crouch Jump was the other thing. It was a weird thing. That was like filled with like neo-Nazis. It was weird. So anyway.
what's Rumble?
Telegram?
Maybe that.
Rumble's like the Republican, or sorry, I should say Republican. That's definitely not right. There's a lot more like conservative stuff. It's like whatever's getting censored on YouTube, people go over to Rumble to do it. Usually, that's the way I should have said it. No, I shouldn't. I should have thrown.
It's late night SmackDown Rumble.
It's like if you're gonna get banned, if your video is gonna get taken down from YouTube, you're more than likely gonna go over to find it on Rumble.
Rumble, got it.
Yeah,
okay.
Understood.
That's the way I should have put it.
Anyway, so yes, if you too want to join OSUBD and have a detailed conversation about some spicy memes and everything else that happens in that members only chat, you too can go to patreon.com/OGpodcast is what I think is what it is up to. I should probably check that out. Someone else want to verify that for me? So yeah, you can be a member. It can be a Patreon and be helping us out, and that's the whole thing. I guess someone asked me to make it, and I can't remember who it was. Maybe it might have been BD. So yeah, we're there. It's a very exclusive club of one. So it's great. Anyway, here we are on a Sunday evening. Only $1 a month. Exactly. There you go. That's all you need to have.
To have my love.
To have Ashley's
It's
love.
cheaper than OnlyFans.
Truly.
It's quite cheaper than OnlyFans.
Get you in the door.
Get you in the door.
Foot in the door for sure. Anyway, so video games.
It's been a bit.
It's been a bit. It's also going to be a bit.
Can I just tell you really quick
again, yeah.
before we wait? What? Go ahead. What do you mean? What's
I was
going
going
to
to
be
say it's probably going to be a bit again until our next episode is probably just straight up going to be the game.
the game of the year.
Correct.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like in 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, because I'm going to be away. I'm going to be in Japan again.
Oh, you're going to Japan?
Yes, I'm going to Japan. I'm leaving. I'm leaving next week. So.
Hey, buddy.
I knew something was going to pop up.
I'm kidding.
You want some stuff?
No.
Just text me what you want, and if I can sneak it onto the plane, I will.
I was just about to tell you a story about how tragic my pulls with Pokemon have been lately, and I'm just like having a crisis mode of like questioning whether or not I should even continue buying cards because my luck with pulling things is just so abysmal that
RNG.
I know, but it's like there are people that have good RNG and then there's people that don't, like myself, and it's like I just endlessly pull dog shit and it just doesn't feel good, like.
Well, if you want anything from Japan, just let me know. I'm happy to get stuff for you. It's not a problem,
might. I mean, all the good stuff's in Japan. I mean, the Japanese cards are way nicer than the English ones. The English ones are kind of.
Everything in Japan's a lot better.
Yeah, I think I'm shifting my lifelong dream to going and meeting my future wife at a cat cafe or a Pokemon cafe in Japan at some point. I think that's really like.
That's great. I would highly recommend if you can learn how to speak Japanese. It's not hard.
It would go well, right? Think about it. Listen. I watch anime religiously. I love cats.
Yeah.
I like fried things.
Yeah.
I like fried chicken. Japanese people love fried chicken.
I don't even know I don't even know where we're going. What are we What are you talking about right now?
Talking about my love for Japanese culture.
The love you're gonna meet the love of your life at the cat cafe.
Oh yeah, well that's
Bodega cat.
about,
yeah.
But I'm just saying I love Japanese
cafe?
culture. A bodega cat
You know
cafe.
you're a weeb, dude. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's acceptable. It's 2023.
I'm not in denial of my weebness, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Jujutsu Kaisen is literally like the best shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I know you guys don't watch anime, but holy moly.
I watch anime. What are you talking about? Oh, no. Oh, duh. Oh, Stop, you simple boy.
You simpleton.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
You simple boy.
You simpleton.
Wait, so yes, I'm gonna bring us back in.
Okay.
It's been a
What
bit.
video games?
It's been a bit. It's gonna be a bit again. No, because I can't sit back. The hood messes up. I can say my headrest, like it kind of scrunches it up. It doesn't feel very comfortable. It's been a bit. It's gonna be a bit again. But that's okay because I feel like it's the end of the year. People are chilling. You got stuff going on. Oh, you know what's a cool piece of news? I have a new venture. I don't even know if I told you. I did tell you guys. For Warhammer, I started a video series with a buddy. I told you because I mentioned. I told you I was asking about Squadcast stuff.
I thought it was for work.
No, I did this for. I started a video series with so it's a Warhammer based faction focus. So the faction I played, Leagues of Votan, the little space dwarf dudes, like my little like minor 49er guys.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that would actually thought that would do it. No, it doesn't really matter. I started a faction-focused based YouTube channel for the Leagues of Votan, which are the main faction I play in Warhammer. Because it doesn't exist. So like every faction pretty much has like content for it. Leagues of Votan came out about 1.5 years ago, and no one's really done that yet. And I felt like this was something that could have been capitalized on. So I started a YouTube channel called The Kindred. I guess I'll post the link in because they're called the kin. That's like the race. The Leagues of Votan is a faction. The race is called the kin.
Little play on words.
Play on words. The Kindred. And yeah, we're just doing videos like on mostly like from a competitive based standpoint. So we did a video first on the introduction of the army and like why you might want to play them.
Mm-hmm.
We did our second video.
Where can we find these?
It's on YouTube. I'll post the YouTube
in the Discord.
In the Discord.
That's what discord.me/OG podcast. I think that's
discord.me/OG podcast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where you can get that discord.me/OG podcast.
I think that's where you can get the Discord at discord.me/OG podcast.
Or you can just wait until if you slide in my DMs, you'll just randomly get message the invite link at like 2 a.m. or somewhere around there.
God, take the mic away from your mouth.
So this doesn't matter.
It's so loud.
So this doesn't matter so much
so loud?
In the sense that like if you're not interested in Warhammer, obviously like the channel
is it still super loud?
That's better.
But so yeah, I started this video channel with a buddy because it didn't exist at all. It doesn't exist somehow. Like no one's made this yet. Filling the Votan vacuum exactly. And so yeah, we were just doing videos. Like not like I wouldn't not like a traditional podcast. Like I'm not putting it on a platform. I'm not doing that shit. We're just like recording videos, not even really editing it and just slapping on there just because nothing exists for it. And it's gotten really cool reception, which has been really wonderful. Like a lot of people have really enjoyed it because like I said, it doesn't exist yet. So yeah, that's been really cool. I've been doing that and then playing a lot I have a crazy like competitive season of Warhammer coming up. I'm traveling like multiple times in a couple months to play Warhammer, which is wild.
That's fun.
Yeah. But I'm also playing video games too.
What are you playing? Yeah, video games. What are you playing?
I finally got back into
video games.
I finally got back in the traction of Zelda, which I stopped playing for a bit just because my time is because I've been flying. So like I'm like, oh, I'll just bring fucking my Switch with me. God, that game is just so good. Ugh, it's just so good.
Which one? Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't touched it at all.
It's just so good. And then
I should.
I haven't stopped playing DayZ, but now I'm playing with a group of people. Like we have a clan, and it is like hijinks. Henry Cavill does not follow me. OSU don't.
Not yet.
He doesn't play my faction, so he wouldn't. He plays the Adeptus Custodes, which I would wipe the fucking floor with Henry Cavill if we played together. Well, my army is a pretty hard counter to that army. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, so playing DayZ. So I'm playing on this server, this like crazy like modded server with all the craziest shit, like the most ridiculous dumb shit that shouldn't really exist in DayZ, but it does. And I'm playing with these 2 European dudes that are just like the most toxic. It's just really funny because I'm like sweet in everything I do in video games, and these 2 dudes are just the worst. And so like we'll kill someone, and I'll go over and like leave some of their gear at their body still, so when they come back, they can get it.
Do they call you soft and shit like that?
No, the other day I started talking shit and they're like, we're rubbing off on you. I was like, I mean, I talk shit. I can BM, but like I don't usually go out of my way for it.
I kind of low key. I kind of like being toxic in video games like that, but that's just me.
Yeah, duh. Of course you do.
You play the most toxic games in the world. Of course,
you just gravitate towards toxicity.
Yeah,
toxicity in the city.
Yeah, you are system of a down.
Yeah, you are system of a down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've actually been getting in trouble with the admins lately, which has been very funny because we're
what on DayZ for what?
Are you hitting puberty today? That's the third time your voice is cracked. Talking about toxicity. Gotcha, bitch.
Probably from smoking too much weed or something. I don't know, man.
No, we're just being very aggro. We're being very mean.
Just being very toxic is what you're doing.
Just being mean. You know, mean boys. They call us the assholes.
Am I still being too loud,
if you find our base, we labeled it as the assholes, so you always know. You know?
What game is this? DayZ? Do I need to start playing this game so I can figure out how to come find you guys and fuck the world up? No, I'm just kidding. I would never would. I suck. Dude, I suck ass at FPS games. I'm like the... no.
Well, also, this isn't just FPS because, you know, DayZ is like that is ridiculous in the sense of like...
Maybe I'm thinking of it like Rust.
There's hunger...
Maybe I'm confusing it with Rust.
Similar.
It's similar, but like, you know, you get cold. If it's raining, you get wet. You can get sick. You get hungry. You get thirsty.
Oh, is DayZ more like
it's a zombie survival.
Yeah. Okay.
But with PvP in it. So
gotcha.
Like free for all PvP.
Yeah. Well, we play on a server that it's mostly PvE. There's zones in it that are PvP that have like better loot, and then on the weekends it's all PvP. The whole map is PvP. So it's actually kind of fun that way, where you don't. It's not as like what's the word? It's not as like stressful during the week, unless you go into like one of those high tier loot zones.
High tier loot zones.
But on the weekends when everyone is like raiding and shit, so like before we got in here, we were like raiding a little base, trying to get some of their shit. Even though like I think we have the most shit in this server. I don't even know why we're raiding people, to be honest.
For fun.
And that's really what it is.
Assert your dominance.
But so this is like one of those crazy modded servers where if your like base is being raided, you actually get messaged in Discord. So it's kind of nice. And that's kind of like why we were hoping they would show up after we started raiding them, and they didn't. So it was kind of
pansies.
And they, you know, people play from all over the world. So like it could be like, you know, if like, let's say they're in fucking England or something. I don't know. It's like 10:30 there. So like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Is it live like 24/7? Like, is it a live server?
Oh guys. Oh my God. Wait, hold up.
What?
Hello. Sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion for your channel. Viewers, followers, chats, views, bots, etc. The price is lower than, oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Can I pin it? Let me pin the message.
Don't pin the message. Wait, why can't I don't know why. Where's my commands?
I don't know. You work for the company.
Yeah, you work for Twitch, dude.
First of all, I work for Amazon Advertising. Number one. Wait, but where's my mod view? There we go. Okay. You're gone, pal.
Video games. What were we talking about?
Wait, what?
Talking about Dom's actually playing video games.
I've been playing video games. Wait, as a mod, I don't understand. Why can't I get rid of this chat here?
Squirrel.
Oh, there we go. Dude, I do not know how to mod. Thank God I'm not a mod for anybody.
Did you get rid of it? Because I still don't see it.
You don't see it?
I mean, I do see it. Sorry.
I don't know how to get rid of it. How do you delete a message?
I don't know. You used to be able to. I don't remember how you could do it. Okay. Am I just going to... Ooh, shield mode. Was it? We're literally doing this as we're recording, figuring this stuff out.
I'm in shield mode. No, don't turn on shield mode. I'm in the moderator view, but I don't know how to individually...
You used to be able to just click on them and be like, okay, bye-bye. Yeah. But now you can't do that. So, I don't know. Show mod icons. I got it. Okay, there we go. I got it.
How'd you do that?
Settings. Little settings thing by the chat settings, and then you can turn on mod view, and then you have the little trash can icon.
So,
did you guys only deleted it? I didn't.
Good job.
I didn't actually.
Did either of you guys get to check out Warcraft Rumble?
The fuck is Warcraft
Rumble? I did play a little bit of that, and I have to say, not a fan.
No.
What even is it?
It's kind of like a what was it? Not Clash.
It's Clash Royale.
Clash Royale. Yeah. So I tried Clash Royale. Was not a big fan when it first came out.
Yeah.
I gave it another try. I threw $1 at it because I was like, here you go. Here's a pack of something. Sure, whatever. I'm just not for some reason, like those types of games, like there's certain ways that like people's brain waves will work with that, and I just cannot. I've never been able to do stuff like that, like the whole tower defense thing. I just can't think that way.
I tried it out for a few days. Go ahead.
It sounds like, Charlie, you just got to get good.
Yeah, that's 100%. 100% the
You
issue.
just got to get good.
I gotta get good. No, I'm not good, and I gotta get good.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being bad.
No, it's actually.
I'll fully admit it.
I tried it out for a little bit, and like you guys know me, I'm always a sucker for anything Warcraft, but I thought it was good for like it was fun for
you. You
wouldn't guess that. It was fun for a couple days, but
on that one.
Yeah, game got kind of stale after a few days, and there's like you get to this point where there's just like this like hard paywall, you know what I mean? And I think that I saw something like it would take like 12 years as free to play to max out all the minis that are in the game currently right now, which is, never going to happen. But not that you're supposed to max out all your characters as a free to play player, but just saying like that's how egregious the paywall is in that game. But anyways, I dropped it pretty quickly. I'm still in the looking for a good mobile game. I don't know, man. I haven't been able to find one. Like I actually downloaded a bunch of different games, loaded them up for like 5 minutes maybe, and just I just couldn't do it. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's really boring.
There's one. I'm still playing a few. I think I'm about to be done with Lord of the Rings, that game, because it just feels like the raids are supposed to be the fun part of that.
Have they added anything?
No, they added extra things in the raid, but the raids are the worst. Like what's up, Moofy? Haven't seen Moofy.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior? Dude, I saw something about I saw something about the Green Goblin trials or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting to see where the state of the game is at, but man, no way in the world would I try to like actually get into that game, because I can only imagine the power creep at this point is absurd from how long ago we quit.
I would have probably got back in at some point, but thank God I lost my password for it straight up.
So you don't really have a choice. Yeah,
I didn't. Yeah, because I went to sell the account. I don't give a fuck saying that right now. And I changed like all the shit for it, and I lost everything. And I was like, you know what? I don't fucking care. I was like, you know what? I don't care. I lost any money on it. It's gone. I don't think about it.
Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, one game that I am looking forward to from that's coming out, I think in like March, like February, March, is the Division Resurgence on mobile.
Oh, you guys have been talking about. Oh, wait, that's a mobile game?
That's a mobile game. It's essentially, which is the wild thing about this is the Division. It looks like the Division 1 in terms of graphics and quality and whatnot, but it's straight up like it's almost better than the Division 1, which is like crazy because the Division 1 was
you guys
good,
you guys told me crazy things about that game. I've never played it.
I love that. The Division series is great.
Dude,
yeah.
The first Division.
You guys loved it.
Low-key, I think one of the most fun.
Yeah.
I'll
definitely have to check that out. When did you say it's coming out?
It's coming out in March. You can pre-order it right now. It was been on
so far away.
Nami don't pre-order, bud.
It'll be here by tomorrow. Dude, a pre-order is like a pre-download. Like you get it for free.
What it is,
downloads when the game comes out on the store.
Correct. That's what it means. Yeah.
I don't pre-order.
I refuse. No, straight up. I'm not pre-ordering games anymore. I'm fucking done. I don't care how bad I want to play it. I don't care how anticipated I am for it. I'm done pre-ordering games. Straight up. I don't care what game it is. I don't care who's making it. I refuse to.
It doesn't really matter because they're all coming out
on the next day.
Yeah, they're all coming out like where you can pay for the early access, or you can.
And that's fine. I just won't play it early. Everyone will play it before me.
I mean, that's all they're doing with pre-orders now. They're just gating the game out a day or two early because of it.
Yeah, that's really not much going on. But yeah, that game is going to be. I'm very much excited for that game. Although there's a beta that's happening. I think like the first beta happened this week. I think it was like the 14th. So I'm curious to see what people are thinking about it. But it looks fun. The graphics are great. If it's anything like the Division, I'm sure there'll be some cosmetic stuff that they're going to try to sell for like, whatever. But as long as they don't power creep it too much and like gate it behind like features behind like pay to win, I think it'll be fun. I'll probably play that game for a long time. But
wait, this is mobile?
It's mobile.
This looks fucking good. For mobile?
It's mobile. I'm saying, man, the graphics are pretty insane.
Yo, this is mind blowing. This is mobile.
Yeah.
This looks like the first division. I mean, granted, the first division came out, however long ago.
PS4, I think, right? Yeah.
Dude,
First division came out in
nuts.
2015, 2015, something like that.
This looks exactly like Division 1. Is
But-
it in New York too?
Yeah, it's in New York.
Oh, good. Because,
Yeah.
fucking New York or fucking nothing, pal. All right?
Yeah,
Don't
New
get
York.
fucking
I think
twisted.
the New York atmosphere was much better than the DC atmosphere. In my
New
opinion.
York or nothing.
But yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. I will be playing that day one.
Fine, I'll play it. Fine, Charlie.
Final play.
Fine, I already pre-ordered it.
There you go. Pre-register. That's all you're doing is it just downloads automatically to your phone. That's it.
Got it.
That's you're not buying anything.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You're just saying like, hey, when it's available, download it automatically. But so there's that, and then there's a game, this gotcha game that Stan and I have been playing. I've been playing completely free to play. It's been actually pretty fun. It's called Cyber Rebellion, I think is what it is. Yeah, Cyber Rebellion. It's just like it's a cyberpunk gotcha game, very Japanese in nature and how the characters' animations are happening. But it looks great. It's caught my attention for right now, and that's about it. So it's a 6v6 kind of game. The animations are super rad. I really like the way that they do skills because like you actually fight through each level. You have certain energy of the whole team, and then each person has their own skills that you have to level up in the match themselves in order to activate different abilities and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, as Stan was saying in the chat, it's like Dislight and Eternal Evolution had a baby kind of, sort of something like that. It seems very similar, but I haven't seen anybody do the 6v6 or 5v5 games like this before, and it's fun. The only thing it's missing, I think, is somebody who summons, but that's about it. Because no one else actually has any summons in the game, as far as I know. But yeah, it's fun. I've just been playing it for like the last 3 days, and super free to play friendly. I've almost unlocked everybody already. I have a few other people to play, and I've just been kicking around with it and just enjoying it. So
Sick.
my goal with these games is like I'll just play it for a little bit. If they offer like $1 offer, like I'll throw $1 at it.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
Whatever.
the $1 to $2 offers are always the good ones to get because they usually are actually the good ones do pick up. But yeah.
But yeah, on that, it's just kind of hanging out. So
Still
in terms
waiting
of
for
other
my
games,
Summoner's War remake.
maybe they'll make it. You never know.
They won't. That would be
but
a pipe dream.
So I finished 2 games this week.
Whoa.
You
look at
finished 2 games this week.
Finished 2 games. Platinum
Oh, yeah?
2 games this week.
Oh, what games did you
Ooh.
platinum?
So I finished Spider-Man 2.
Nice.
Oh yeah, how was that? I heard it's a great game.
It is excellent. Excellent. You'll hear more about it next episode, which is our Game of the Year episode. So I'm excited for that. And I finished Assassin's Creed Mirage.
I saw you playing that the other day.
It was kind of disappointment.
Really?
Which one is that
Not
one?
gonna lie.
You seem. It sounds like the Assassin's Creed franchise as a whole has disappointed you the last few titles.
Yeah, it hasn't been really good. It hasn't really been good since 3, in my opinion. And I actually like Assassin's Creed 3 with Connor and all of that stuff. So ever since they really went down this path of like the new modern day story, it just hasn't been a very good story. And just like the storyline for the ending of Mirage just felt like somebody who's never. It just felt like someone who just ran like the script through ChatGPT and just like, it's like, hey, here's the game, here's the story. Also, it just felt very forced, very quick, and I just didn't like connect with any characters, and everything just felt bland. So it was real disappointing. Yeah, it was just not a good look for the series. Like if I had to rank them in terms of like enjoyability, I would say out of the last couple games, I'd say Odyssey was probably the best one. Which is not the last one, the one before that, where that was just the characters and the story and the way that you had interactions between the 2 main characters, between the 2 siblings was fantastic. But yeah, ChatGPT probably could have done it way better. I'm just saying, like it just sounds like someone who's never written anything before has just went out and wrote something, and that's about it. It was just so bad.
That sucks.
And it's just like, so I'd probably do Odyssey, then do Origins, then do Valhalla, and then I'd probably go back to like Syndicate. I actually preferred Assassin's Creed Syndicate over Mirage. So, which is saying a lot. Syndicate was not good, but I like the story. But Anyway, it was it was disappointment. Kind of real bummed out about that. Hopefully they'll do something else. I'm just kind of I mean I do like the gameplay itself was very fun, but it just felt I was glad it was only like a 30-hour game. It wasn't like a 120-hour game. I would have like
Valhalla was a really long game, right?
Valhalla was a very long game. It took me 126 hours to platinum that game. So.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like WoW time for me.
Yeah, it was crazy amount. Or like D4 for me, because I've put almost 300 hours in the D4.
Are you still checking out the new season?
New season is fun. I've been playing it a little bit.
I've been meaning to play.
It's honestly, I season 2 is essentially. I'm still getting over being sick.
Go ahead.
Season 2 is essentially how I wish the game started out, because it just like with the new areas that pop up, it just feels like a great experience. Like you just hop on, have a bunch of fun, play. I've been playing with different builds. Still can't save builds, which is super frustrating because I like to go back and forth between everything. But they did make it so you can reset your Paragon skills, which is great because that was absolutely needed across the board. But it definitely, it's fun. The leveling didn't feel overly taxing. I'm like level 97, and I just have been playing here and there. I haven't been like feeling like I've been wanting to. Yeah, I mean, it goes very quick, and it felt really fun. I've just been doing stuff. The only thing that sucks about the new season is because since I've been playing all the open world stuff, like I've leveled none of my glyphs, and I don't really want to run nightmare dungeons just to level glyphs. So I wish that and hope that in the future they give you an alternate way to level up that stuff, because I don't want to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So
right. Yeah, I actually downloaded Immortal, but I haven't played it. I just was like I said, I was just, like wanting to try anything, check it out again, but I don't know. I didn't pull the trigger. I'm just gonna die on the hill of. I hope that they do a Diablo 1 remake. That's all I'm gonna say. That would be
Diablo 1 was not easy.
Ridiculously awesome. It was not easy at all, dude. It was hard as hell. It's still hard. If you fire, oh yeah, haha. I didn't even think about that. But if you fire it up right now and go try it out, I guarantee you're gonna fucking just get squashed. It's actually not easy at all.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I think to this day it's still fun. If you're to us, it has that nostalgia. But if you're like a modern style gamer, it's gonna be the dumbest thing on the face of the planet for you. So
yeah, it was only 3 classes with that, right? There was a monk, there was a sorcerer, and I think like a assassin, right?
No, there's a fighter. There's a fighter,
a
sorcerer, and an Amazon.
It's literally called fighter.
Yeah,
I think so. Hilarious. I thought there was a monk person. Oh,
maybe it's warrior. I don't know. No, I don't. I think
I never played Diablo 1. I have no idea.
Yeah, I know for a fact because I have it on my PC. It's somebody did a port not too long ago. I'm still in. It's like Project Diablo or whatever, but my Trondo and I tried playing it together, and then the one thing that's funny about multiplayer in that game is that everything there is no friendly fire, so you're basically just like destroying each other with spells and things like that. Like you can't just like blindly throw.
I mean, there is friendly fire.
Sorry, yeah, there is friendly fire. Like you can't just blindly cast spells or like shoot arrows. You can definitely like kill your friend very easily.
Dude, Vanilla D3, there was a PvP zone. It was so funny because it was so bad, and they got rid of it very fast because of how bad it was. That's obviously a little more different. I can't imagine being in a dungeon and trying to rip a boss and just getting fucked up by your own homie.
I sometimes I did it on purpose.
It's called like Project Diablo.
Hold on, let me make sure I got the name of it right. I still have it. It's D1 Legit. Sorry.
D1 Legit.
D1 Legit.
That is the most classic like homebrew port I've ever.
Yeah. D1 Legit.com.
That's like, I remember in high school, because like all the computers were connected via a server. Someone put like a port of Doom on the server.
It
was someone labeled it something like that, like D guy legit 1 or something. So the
school admin wouldn't find it. I think we had something like that too.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so great.
Playing OG Doom in school was like one of the biggest flexes ever.
It was like the best thing you could have done.
Yeah, that was the peak of getting away with shit.
And I was sitting there like, yeah, watch like, is it coming? Is guy gonna see it? Like I'd like quickly like.
Now you
exit
could
out
just
of
be
the gym.
sitting there on your phone in class
On your
playing a
fucking
whole
phone.
ass game, like no problem, you know?
Truly.
So, but yeah, I actually, so I haven't really been playing a whole lot of new games, but I do have Super Mario RPG. I'm extremely excited to play it, obviously, as the remake guy, as Chu likes to call me. But I watch people play the game, and apparently they like added a couple of features to it, or like fun little things. So I'm really interested to see what they did with this. That is one of my all-time favorite games. I'm also extremely excited for the World of Warcraft season of Discovery, which is coming out, because it's basically going to be they're like trying to do the whole Classic Plus concept that I was telling you guys about, how they're like going to take Classic and run with it. What they're doing is they're going to like strip the limitations of classes away from people. So like you're not, so like you could be like a healing mage, or you could be like a tank warlock, or you could be a tank enhancement shaman, or you could be they're doing really weird things to where it's like you're able to farm runes, and the runes become your abilities. And I mean, the first level cap is only level 25, and they're doing like a 10-man dungeon, or 10-man raid is going to be the first like thing that they're doing. But this is like their stab at doing something like Classic Plus. You know what I mean?
Classic.
Yeah, classic, as we were saying.
Oh, the old classic,
before,
classic.
But
classic.
I think like it's going to be really interesting, because this is like they're adding on to the OG version of WoW. So like they're kind of like taking it back and trying to rebuild on the early version. I don't know. Dom's like,
That's hilarious.
Dom's like, I can't.
Let it die. You know what I mean?
That,
Let
dude,
something
I love
arise from the ashes.
I love it.
Know?
I love it. I'm all about it.
Like, first of all, congrats to them for making something that could last so long in an industry that does not have that ability in most things.
EverQuest is still
Truly.
putting out expansions.
Really?
EverQuest just put out, I think it was their 26th expansion.
What?
How many EverQuest? It just said this on Reddit the other day. Somebody was like, I
Dude,
know that
Lorien
WoW's
Song.
not going to
EverQuest, Lorien Song.
Yeah, somebody made a comment. They're like,
pre-order now.
They're like, I don't worry about the longevity of World of Warcraft, because EverQuest is still putting out expansions. And I was like, that is low key the most true ass statement I ever heard in my fucking life. Like, it's so true. How is EverQuest still putting out expansions? And people are talking about, is World of Warcraft dying? Fuck, it's never going to die. Are you kidding me? If EverQuest is still in existence,
this is their 30th expansion.
Yeah,
that's wild. Yeah, the last one before was Night of Shadows, December 2020. It's like one a year. It is one a year. Holy shit! Yeah. They actually really do this.
Yeah, dude, I'm not.
The website, the Alakazam website, still looks like it's from the early 2000s with like that's based off like
Dom's like blown away over there.
I'm yeah.
The crazy thing is they're still asking $35 for the expansion.
Yeah,
for
dude.
a game that's like that old. Jesus Christ.
People fucking love EverQuest. So the same people that love World of Warcraft are never going to go away. Like, it's just,
guys, there's a family and friends level of the extension for $250. First of all, I want to go ahead and say this. If you like, I respect, that's the underlying foundation here. Like, holy shit, if you're still playing EverQuest and you want to pay money for, like, awesome. That is, I'm happy that still exists for you to do. That's it. Long story short, too long didn't read. Hell yeah, fuck yeah, that's hilarious. I remember when I first started playing video games, my mom warned me about EverQuest because she heard about how people kill themselves in the game. Like, you know what I mean? That's
insane. I played EverQuest when I was 16.
Yeah, I did too.
I mowed lawns, and for my monthly subscription, I played on my dad's Pentium 386 or whatever it was, 385. I can't remember what shit was back then, but yeah. Good times when it was like everything was blocky, and like, no joke, it would take me literally a week to level up.
Guess
and I'm
what?
talking about like, I'm talking about, it would take me a week to level from like 7 to 8. Like, it was no joke. Like, it was not an easy game by any, and that's why I fucking loved it. And I'm sure to this day there's still a lot of nuances about that. Actually, they just put out a progression server not too long ago where all of the it was called Mischief, and they completely changed the way that the loot is distributed in the game, and people like went absolutely bonkers crazy for it, and it became like one of the most populated servers in all of EverQuest basically. And it blows my mind that they find ways to release these like seasons of things that catch people's attention and something so old, it's really interesting to me. I don't know.
I'm very curious at how many players there are in EverQuest.
How
many ever players?
It's such a dog. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's such a dog game. Like, if like I love EverQuest. I cannot go back and play EverQuest. And the only way I could play it is if I were playing 2 to 3 characters at once. You know what I mean? Like triple boxing. Like it's just because the game is so slow compared to what I do.
This cannot be right.
What?
They have 11,000 daily active players
in EverQuest.
How is that possible?
Is that like all together, or is that like just on the main?
They have that's
because there's 2 sides of the game. There's like the standard version, and then there's like the progression server side of the game.
What? No, as of right now, estimated monthly average daily players is 14.8 thousand players as of October 2023. What the fuck? What
do you
is
see
what?
That? I'm so curious.
MMOstats.com. What the actual shit? That is insane.
Love
There's
EverQuest,
1.2 million EverQuest players still. What is that?
It's a good ass game, dude. What do you want? It's a good ass game.
I'm so intrigued right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would if you were like
that
like
might be
Josh.
the name of this episode is EverQuest is still a thing.
Wait,
that might be the episode
actually,
title.
you know what's even almost as crazy? RuneScape, not even old school RuneScape, regular RuneScape still is in. It's the top 6 most played MMO right now.
Yeah,
they have an iOS game.
RuneScape is huge still.
The estimated daily players of regular RuneScape, 814,000.
What?
That's a lot.
Estimated total players, 50.4 million.
You're talking about like the modern version of RuneScape, right?
Not old school RuneScape, regular RuneScape.
Yeah, because they did a new.
Old school RuneScape is that. They came out in 2013. Regular RuneScape is from 2001.
Oh. OG.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude, the OG RuneScape has 54 million total players.
They have RuneScape on iOS as well, which is crazy. Like they redid it for like mobile.
Like, yo, that shit is beating out fucking World of Warcraft Classic.
And it's like free,
dude,
right?
I gotta be honest with you, as like somebody that's hard into WoW Classic, like I can feel it dying right now. Like because we're at the end of Wrath and they announced Kata, and Cataclysm is just like people are not hype about it at all. And everybody's
I didn't know that Dragonflight has a lot of players right now.
Yeah.
I did not realize that. I thought it was doing worse.
No, they're at the end of Dragonflight right now. They're getting ready for the new expansions are coming out very soon.
Also, Guild Wars is making a huge resurgence with that last expansion.
MMOs are huge, bro. Like it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Like
I might try out
about
RuneScape
it
again.
Tom's like freaking flabbergasted over there. It's great,
bro. I don't have time to fucking make dinner some nights. You know what I mean? I'm out here playing fucking. My MMO days are done.
Yeah,
You know?
You can make dinner in game. There you go. That's all you need.
Oh yeah, that's nourishment.
You can't all be me and raid 3 nights a week, you know?
Sure you can. Why not? Be fun. Interesting. Wow, that just blows my mind.
Did you guys see my
still.
pizza stream?
Yeah. Well, didn't you say you have another one coming up?
I possibly do. Maybe Friday.
Maybe Friday.
Friday during the day. I have to see if my boss let me do it during working hours.
So if you're hearing this on Tuesday when this goes live, you will, or if you're in the Patreon only subscriber, you get this tomorrow.
Tell me that's OSU gets.
He gets to listen to it live and also gets to listen to it tomorrow.
Listen to it live. He gets to listen to it live, and then gets it a day in advance. It's just so
2 days in
funny. 2 days in advance. No, a day in advance, right? If it comes out Tuesday, it gets it tomorrow. It's a day in advance.
Oh yeah, that's right. Today's Sunday.
Today is 2 days in advance.
My brain can't do. Yeah. funny. He is a lucky boy. He is 100% a lucky boy.
That is so funny.
But yeah, I'm still blown away by the fact that EverQuest is still a thing. I kind of want to play it because I don't remember EverQuest because I only played it for like 2 months.
Dude, it's so dog. It's so bad.
But I play because the game that I played was Dark Age Camelot. And I played the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
I played that so much. And I think I did a stream of it like once where I went back through the OG and played it. But I haven't done that in a hot minute. But yeah. Anyway, that's just wild.
You're still flabbergasted. It's just hilarious.
I'm blown away. I like literally, if you would have told me 100 people were still playing it, I'd be like, that's a lot of people still playing that game.
For
But
EverQuest?
for 11,000 people to be playing it on average, yeah, that's crazy. A daily average. And they're still putting out expansions every year. The fuck?
That's the one that blows my mind is that they obviously have a team that's working on these things, and
they're making money still. Fucking $250 if you want to do the friends and family thing. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? There's motherfuckers I hear that have been playing EverQuest for over a decade and are buying that friends.
They're at 2 decades. They're almost 3.
Wait, really? Is it that old?
Dude, there's 30 expansions. Yeah. Oh yeah. It definitely is. It definitely came out
99.
So not 30 years. We're at like what? 24 years?
Yeah, 24 years.
Dude. Bonkers.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I do want to try the new Guild Wars 2, but maybe I'll wait for a sale for it to go. I downloaded it and installed it. I'm like, I don't remember what the fuck I was doing in this game whatsoever.
Yeah, I think
you have to start over. There's no way.
That's right. I downloaded it too. We talked about it. I downloaded it. I logged in and I was, what were the cat race called? Do you remember? The tigers?
Kijats or something like that.
Whatever. I was one of those dudes. I was like an engineer and I just logged in and I was like, where the fuck? And like the hilarity is, I still got all of like my like reward stuff.
Yeah, you got him in the mail. It's
message,
like here's
message.
Yeah, it's like here. It's like happy birthday.
Yeah.
It's like 13 of them because the game's like 13 years old at this point. But yeah, that's funny. I like honestly, I would just make a new character and start over just to relearn.
That's probably the way to do it.
And it's still the game. Like the crazy thing that just blows my mind about Guild Wars 2 in general is you have the game, you can play it for free.
Yeah.
Like there's no subscription for Guild Wars 2.
Just
like,
the expansion costs money.
Right?
Right?
Yeah, it's like $30 or $40 for the expansion, which is fine. And then you have the in-game currency and blah blah blah. But like I had like my main character was an engineer, and I was like going through. I don't remember what I was doing in this game whatsoever. But maybe I'll pick it back up. Oh, that's right, because I remember when we talked about it last, I installed it on my Steam Deck, and I can actually play it on my Steam Deck. So, which is cool. I was able to get it working.
Oh yeah, Steam Deck, new Steam Deck coming out.
Yeah, the OLED, Steam Deck OLED.
I like. Do I want it? I think the only reason I would want it is more of it to be like a mini computer than it is like a Steam Deck.
Very reasonable. Just running Linux. That's all it is.
You know, like you can hook it up to like a laptop or not a laptop, keyboard and mouse, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely.
I'd probably do that.
It's a pretty powerful PC. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, the future's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, future is.
Look at this. I miss it.
What do you got there?
Tragic.
It's not as uniformed.
Tragic. Go fix it. Go fix
network
it.
Is struggling. This network is not struggling. What is going on?
Whose network struggling?
It said for me because it glitched out for.
You know what it was? The mustache.
Yeah,
it was
the mustache.
Breaking the internet.
It was breaking the internet. Yeah, it should break the internet. Yeah.
Breaking the internet. So, any games coming out that you guys are excited about?
Any games that are coming out that I am excited about? Actually, I don't even know what's coming out soon. So, yo, what's up, Twitch Calvin? Welcome, first time chatter. What's going on? I don't even know what's coming out. And for those listening on the podcast, you can find this streaming this live on Sundays at twitch.tv/podcast. There you go. But yeah, I don't know what games are coming out.
I love what Charlie gets to do his like radio voice.
Yeah.
What are these? There's like random first timers coming in. What's up? Hello, yo, I'm in the fucking best. This is awesome. Yo, I'm the fucking best. I'm a master for Overwatch. Nice. The guy in the middle with the mustache. I must know these people.
Yeah, it must be. It must be your
the
crew.
guy in the middle with the mustache, the creep. My kid is crying because you. There's no way I don't know you for you to say this to me. Almost certainly. Who is it? My name is Josh.
My name is Josh.
I need to see this. Can I see this person?
I have no idea.
I can't. See who it is.
Let's see. I'm gonna just go through. Oh, there's a remake of Prince of Persia coming out in January.
No way.
Yeah.
At this point, the only thing I'm waiting for is that stupid fucking Warhammer Space Marine 2 game. Like,
Wasn't that supposed to come out like in December?
They just say winter 2023. So like that could be tomorrow.
Got
that
it.
Could be December 31st. Could be literally any
know.
time. But it's probably not gonna at this point. I feel like if we're a month and a half away from 2023 ending, and you haven't given an exact release date, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be 2024.
You only have what a month and a half.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is not a remake. This is just the Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown pre-order. That's what it is. So it's not the
Is
actual
that a new game?
So
Yo, this dude's slayed it right now. Hello, the bald guy. Why are you so bald?
it's called being old as fuck.
Why are you
That's what it is.
It's called being bald as fuck.
Bald as fuck?
I'm waiting for him to get like a little uncouth to see if I need to ban him, but this is actually really funny.
This is so good. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, there's nothing that's on the slate. Although I am really bummed that the Knights of the Old Republic remake
Dude,
I can't.
House Flipper 2 is coming out on December 14th.
That's right.
Okay.
Here's the thing though. Never will Knights of the Old Republic remake be truly canned. Like that
Oh, you think it'll
teamwork
come
you
back?
want it.
It'll come back at some point.
Maybe not by that specific team or studio, but
Yeah.
at some point it's going to get remade. It's crazy. it hasn't
we
been.
can only hope at this point.
Yeah. Like,
There's
there's no way
really-
that it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list. There's really not anything.
There's nothing really big on the horizon, which is just like
No.
interesting. Can we just admit that this year was crazy for gaming?
It really was. Yeah. Like,
This game of the year is going to be tough.
Not for me. I played one of them. For me, it's easy. For me, like
what is it? Phasmophobia again?
oh, it's so funny. Tom mixed up the years one year. No, it's Tears of the Kingdom. It's the only fucking game of the year. It's the only game I played this year that was new. That's it.
Final Fantasy
Tears of the
7.
Kingdom. Done.
Oh, the second remake of Final
Oh,
Fantasy
the
7.
second remake. Yeah.
Technically Diablo 4, but that doesn't count.
Dude, you played Diablo 4 for like 5 minutes.
I got to endgame, you fucking little ding dong. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you played it for like 5 minutes.
Well, first off, if 5 minutes is all it took to get to endgame, you're absolutely right. So you're right. I did play it for 5 minutes.
It's literally 5 minutes. That's it.
I maxed out 2 characters and I was like, this is cool. I don't care enough to grind for the things I care more about. And that was it.
Yeah. I mean, for a game that's all about loot, it's not that great.
So
Which is kind of
Dude,
but,
it's,
well,
it's
hopefully they'll fix it.
literally a game of sifting through a mass sea of items that drop from one dungeon.
Yeah, the GIF that or the little YouTube video that Hooch put in the Discord was spot
Yeah,
on. So.
yeah. That's the only reason I didn't like Diablo 4, but yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, man.
I didn't even play Baldur's Gate 3. I don't even know the game exists. What game is that? Who is it? What is it?
Fucking
I don't know.
terrible game.
If there's a game for you to-
I wouldn't buy it.
No idea.
If there's
Kidding,
a game to
kidding.
play, Dom, I would. That's the one. If I
You
would
think I
say
would like Baldur's Gate 3?
you might like Baldur's Gate 3
Baldur's Gate 3 is awesome.
well, the reason why I say is because it's based on a lot of the same gameplay mechanics that you have for Warhammer tabletop stuff.
Yeah.
It's all D&D based.
It's all D&D based.
Dice rolls and
Do you
basically
guys
saving throws.
think that that's what Warhammer is?
A bunch of that is, yeah.
You think just because there's dice rolls that it's like D&D? Like genuinely?
Aren't they
Yeah.
like the same game?
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Well, you have moves.
Don't you?
Wait,
So wait.
Am
So
I
you
the
have
middle guy in the stream?
so you move your characters, right?
You
have
are
certain
the
movement
middle
skills.
guy. Yes, you must know
Shit,
these
dude.
people.
I'm the fucking pedo? That's fucked up, dude, because I have a mustache. First of all, a lot of people have fucking mustaches, number one, and they ain't fucking
Yo, I'll tell you right
baddies.
now, there was this beautiful Italian girl on
Yeah,
TikTok
that's true.
that I
Don
was
does
watching the other
not
day
have a
baking cakes and stuff, and she was talking about how she wants as a mustached man. So, your
Yeah,
boy,
I'll just
your
tell
boy
my
thought
wife
about
in the other
growing
fucking
one.
room.
So,
Oh, okay, got it. There you go.
no, my point was is I might have to get one after watching that video. So I mean,
Right.
I'm
You're Italian.
Oh, I could do it, but I look like an idiot with one. So it's like certain
I believe
people
in
can
you.
rock them.
Warhammer is nothing like D&D. Just heads up, in case anyone's wondering. There's dice. That's it.
There's dice,
No
but you have movement, right?
There's movements. Yes.
You can only move a certain point, right?
So,
You have saving throws.
yes.
Okay, and then do you have any sort of like? Do you have like a range of attacks from like 1 to 6 or something like that, and then have different dice that have different rolls for different attacks?
Nope. You have a bunch of different weapons that have different profiles in certain ways, but there's no like, you don't. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Yep.
Similar but different.
Oh my God, that's like saying fucking Assassin's Creed is. I don't even care enough to make a bad joke comparison to whatever it is.
That's cool. We'll just like you. Yeah, what I was trying to get at is that you might actually enjoy Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I'm trying to
I
say.
don't think I would. I just don't like much fantasy stuff. You know me. Like I don't mind. I like fantasy stuff, but like, yeah, that's it.
I wonder if they should make a Warhammer game in the realm of like with one of Larian Studios or whatever make Warhammer games.
The hilarity, Josh, you just got. How does it make you feel that someone just mischaracterized you as a liberal?
That might be the most actually insulting thing.
That's actually the insulting thing, which is makes that.
Wait, what happened? The guy on the left.
The guy on the left
stole the middle
10 GP.
10 gigabyte.
10 GP of CP. You know what? That's actually bannable. I don't want to be told that I have child porn.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry, bud.
Well, the one on the right is a liberal.
You're timed out. We'll time you out.
He called me a liberal. That's
Funny.
so fucking funny. Oh,
That's funny.
to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers in the world.
Oh, Charlie's a fucking liberal, Josh.
No, I didn't mean liberals. I mean to think that I would be a liberal.
Oh,
I have nothing against liberals. It's just to categorize
really
me
funny.
one is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
that was pretty good though. That was worth us showing up today just to hear that. That was great.
Truly. What a whole. How did you know? I always find it interesting. Like, what is the? Oh, we're under podcast, so I guess people probably like.
They like probably like go in and mess with people.
Wow, if you go to the podcast tag, there are mad podcasts going on right now.
Yeah.
Are they really?
Yeah. Like a lot.
Yeah, that's why we don't.
Should we do a podcast where we like go and watch other people's podcasts and then react to their podcasts
In real time?
in real time?
Yeah, we're not XQC over here, okay?
Is that what he does? I don't know his thing.
So that's like kind of like one of the biggest like
Let the
ass bless her. One of the biggest like things that like bigger streamers are being called out for right now are just reaction content because they're not actually creating anything. They're just watching other bigger streamers stuff, putting it on their channel, and then just being like, this is fucking stupid. This is cool. This is whack. So it's like there's not doing anything. They're just getting a lot of likes out of this thing that was already done. So like it's like it's just silly. It was just like a silly thing I was making fun of XQC for because XQC is fucking whack.
Hold on, I want to rewind for a second. When I made the comment about liberal, I don't know, maybe this is like stoner shit, but like you were like, Charlie's a liberal. You're one too. What are you talking about?
I'm not a liberal, Josh.
Oh my God, get out of here.
Truly, I'm not. I do not consider myself a liberal.
Not anymore.
I never have been a liberal. I'm like one step under being a communist.
Okay, gotcha.
Like and I know the hilarity of American politics is that America is so far to the right that
Strap in,
left,
everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna get a soapbox. Anything even progressive enough that can be considered not just a poor person dying on the street is considered communist, but that's unfortunately not the case. I don't agree. Like liberal policies are not enough for me. I do not agree with a lot of liberal stances, except for most of them being the only things I agree with are like the progressive issues, like gay marriage and abortion, things like that. So yes, I am. My political views, liberals would not agree with, because most of them still agree to a capitalist structure. I do not. But I'm also not a communist because communism doesn't work. So what am I going to do? Here I am, just wishing that there were better things that could exist. They don't. I just want everyone to be okay. They're not. And here I'm stuck in this funny limbo of.
I think we're all there, buddy. I think we're all there
So,
to a degree. I don't think you're alone in that frustration of the fact that like no matter what political party you find yourself affiliated with, there's a whole lot of fuckery afoot that you really don't stand for, you know? So it's like, it's really like there's no, you know what I mean? Like there is no right answer at this point in time. So yeah, that is the problem. That would be the
whenever I joke about making fun of liberals, it's because I don't consider myself a liberal.
That's why that's why I hate the discussion
there's that
of
funny meme.
No, go ahead.
There's like what's the Dwight from The Office with his girlfriend next to her.
Yeah.
And you know, it says next to him, Dwight says like making fun of liberals, and it's next to like your conservative friends that are friends, and it's like like you know what I mean? Like that's you know.
It's just a point at this point in time. I feel like it's a pointless debate.
We're just waiting for Dom Guerrera, aka Chafe Pastrami, to set this mofo off. Chafe Pastrami.
What did you get? Oh, that it didn't let you. It wasn't going to let you say that. Oh, I guess because he said
no mofo. Mofo wasn't.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We do have our auto mod set a little higher.
Wow.
Which we could turn it a little lower, I guess, but
it's fine. It's all. Yeah,
that was a fun little tangent. All started from because that dude
called me a liberal.
Actually, no. It really started off.
Yeah, we called him bald.
He started saying.
Well, he was actually making fun of your stash.
I'm not trying to have that be in our shit.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So
absolutely not. No.
Well, the letters CP can get through because it. Yeah. So. But the context is not enough to allow you to be in this fucking stream.
Dude, can I tell you a funny story before we dip?
Yeah.
So
story away.
I've been buying things on TikTok, right? Because like they have like shops on there, and you can buy like trading cards and things like that. Well, so like the different vendors on there, yeah, the tiki-taki. So
the tiki-takis, yeah.
I've been following this one shop in China, and they sell a lot of like harder to get anime cards and stuff like that. And anyways, they were doing like some sale where they were like, you know, everything was like 50% off, and they didn't really have anything I wanted, but I like watch them all the time. So I wanted to like show some support. So I was like, I'll just buy some for like $20, you know? So I bought this box of Chainsaw Man cards because I like the anime Chainsaw Man. I have like all the mangas. So
Where do you keep all this stuff?
Where do you keep all?
I have a huge, my living room is like full of shit.
Anyway,
yeah, my living room is like chock full of.
We gotta do like an Asmongold walkthrough of Josh's.
It is, dude. My house is not even remotely close to dirty like that.
Yo, did you watch that?
It was yes. But hold on, let me fit. Hold on, let's move to that in a second. Hold on, let's move to that in a second. So I buy these cards, right? Now, mind you, like I am not an individual that enjoys pornography in any capacity. So like, but it is what it is.
What?
There's a reason why I'm saying this. There's a reason why I'm saying this. Okay, So I buy these cards not knowing what I'm purchasing. Okay. And so they start opening the packs of cards on the stream, and the first pack of cards, like the girls are like basically halfway naked. I mean, they're in their like bikinis with these like giant, I mean, just absolute like gargantuan sized boobs on the cards. And I'm like, what on God's green earth did I just buy? Like it was completely it was one of like the funniest things that's happened to me in a while, because like I would have purchased something else had I known what I was purchasing. Cause like, again, I don't enjoy pornography. It's like that kind of stuff makes me uncomfortable. And like, so it just was like so fucking funny when like I bought these things. Like I was all excited. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get like a cool card of like Denji, or like you know, of like the Pochita, like that like this little cool cute little thing. But no, all I got were a whole bunch of cards of anime girls with giant titties. Like, and it is just like
Charlie, a couple things. For one, the title of this stream isn't just people still play EverQuest. It's people still play EverQuest ? And Josh doesn't like porn. You know, a couple years ago.
That's not the point. Hold on, that's not the point.
Oh, there's still more. Okay. Oh, sorry.
All right, no, go ahead. I mean, I like boobs. Don't get me wrong. I just like not into porn. This is not my thing.
Explain it. Tell me
That's
more.
fine.
Yeah, listen, nothing wrong with
Some
that.
people don't like celery. It's okay.
Look, man, I've dated sex work. It's just I've seen this. I'm good.
You went into celery. That's what you compared him not liking porn to, not liking celery.
I don't know.
What is this episode? I'm crying. What is going on right now between these ding dongs we had come in the chat? How have we gotten? Where are we? I'm losing it.
I told you it's a good story, right? Like, and I got the cards yesterday. I haven't even looked at them yet.
You are crying.
You know what? Actually, I was crying. The actual hilarity of that reminded me of. Did you see there was that Street Fighter tournament and this dude came in to play and he had like some mod by accident on and it was all waifu like big.
Oh
big,
yeah.
Dude, that shit was hilarious. Yeah. This episode, Everquest, Communism, and Chefs Hate Boobs. No, don't put boobs in the title though. That's amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you for being
cool.
you.
All right, so what about the Asmongold walkthrough?
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I haven't seen this. No.
So it's like long been known that Asmongold is like a hoarder to like an degree that he really doesn't take care of himself. And, we're talking about a literal multimillionaire, but like lives in squalor and you would never know. But so he has this podcast with two other streamers. I forgot their names.
Emiru and anyways, go
name?
ahead. Yeah, I can't think of the dude's name.
So they came over, and they did a walkthrough of his home, and it was like it's bad, but then you see it in your eye. So the first time we actually talked about it at work. I had to turn it off at first because when they got to the part where they're like, "What's that on your wall?" And he's like, "Oh, that's where I wipe off all the blood from my teeth in the morning." Because he doesn't brush his teeth. So he probably has like terrible gingivitis. So he probably like goes like this and then just like does this. So on the wall is just like brown specks. Truly, straight up, his teeth just fall out. His teeth are like they just fall out.
Yeah.
And you go into like they're in his kitchen, and we're talking like dishes with stuff in them that are not even just like mold is like mold. There's a point past a mold. You know what I mean? Like we're talking.
Yeah, it's gnarly, dude.
And like the one dude's like, so like, let's say you're making some food and you needed a plate and you needed like a fork. Like, what would you do? And it's like, oh, well, obviously I go over to here and I just get he has like a 1,000 count of like plastic silverware. So like he doesn't, like he just doesn't wash things. You know what I mean? So like if he ever uses something, it just gets thrown. It like, we're talking like hoarding.
How does this guy exist?
Dude. It was nuts.
And the kicker is that you see this stuff, right? And I'll tell you right now, like if you ever look up a streamer named Pink Sparkles who was his girlfriend and literally stayed in his house, it's like, what? How have women subjected themselves to that? Like it's actually insane.
Like, he was like going at one point. He's like, oh, I can't show you this one section of the room because it was either a rat or a raccoon got in and it died. And it just sat there for so long that it like melted into the ground. Like, dude, like he does need he needs like severe, like psychological help, obviously. But like, when you're a multimillionaire.
Yeah, it will exist like that until he's either in the hospital for something or the house burns down. One or the other. Yeah. Like it was nuts.
It was crazy.
They end up doing some like content. They use it for content for like, let's dehortify Asmongold's house, like that there's those three. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. It was pretty gnarly. Even when there was another one where Emiru shows up behind him and she's wearing the Ronald McDonald outfit. And she brings him some McDonald's and they're like, how does it smell in there? She's like, like when you walk into like an old person's home and it just smells like mold. She's like, yeah, that she's like, it's not that bad.
Yeah. At one point, the one dude was like, I feel like I'm getting sicker standing in here. Like, it's just, like it's unfortunately like it's hoarder psychological like issues. Like, so clearly like, dude has a lot to work through, but unfortunately probably won't because why would you need to when you're just that
multi-millionaire
loaded.
Yeah. And you have an organization that praises you and more or less crazy.
Oh yeah. You're not, nothing
relies on that degeneracy.
So, like, why would you? Yeah. Like, why would you ever, nothing you ever do is wrong. It's like if OSU was in our chat every day saying how cool I was instead of how shit I was, that's what it would be like. But, it's the opposite of that. So,
Well, that turned you into a hoarder?
Maybe it would. You know, maybe it would. Maybe I need some validation every once in a while. You know, maybe I just need to be told my statue looks cute or something, or I don't know. You know what I mean? Instead, I got this fucking guy in here.
Talking
So
about,
anyway,
well, I think that was a
close
good.
this out with that.
I think that was a good end to the episode. Yeah.
I can't keep my boy grounded.
I can't to keep my boy grounded.
Can't keep my boy grounded. Good thing
In
you can't
order
edit
to.
comments.
I'm gonna go
You look like an
study.
idiot now.
I'm gonna go study my book of liberalism.
I'll send you a great book later. Actually, do I have your address? It would be really funny to send you some shit for Christmas.
Oh my
I
god!
can't wait to see what your face would be. Who is this? Who is this Mark's guy? Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning into the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. You can find us at Overachievers B, Overachievers.podcast, Overachievers.fm. You can find us on our Discord every I actually lost it.
You were getting there. It was close. Go ahead. Just finish it.
OGpodcast.fm. Is that what it is?
OGpodcast.fm.
I wish
yeah.
I should know our website.
You should.
Overachievers Discord at ogpodcast.discord.me.
Good job. Good job.
Discord / OG Podcast.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. You can find us on Instagram, OG.podcast. Our Twitter is OverachieversP. Our website is at OGpodcast.fm, where you get this episode and every episode, what we're talking about, what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, a little bit of gaming news, as well as you can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/OGpodcast, and also join our Discord at discord.me/OGpodcast. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. Bye. Oh yeah, or just do ! Discord in the chat. There you go.
Does it do that?
Yep. Okay. Bye.